Hey guys, make sure you stand till the end. One common mistake people make when replacing fuses relays that can cost you thousands of dollars in repairs. Stay with us, we'll explain what it is. Hey guys, welcome back to Auto Repair Guys. Thank you guys for watching and subscribing to the channel. Today will be super helpful video to any of you guys having a Mercedes E-Class. We're talking about the generation that you see right here from year 2010 to year 2016. This is known as generation W212. If you guys have one of those and you have a message on the dash that says Esp Inoperative, stay with us, we'll explain what can easily cause that, what you need to check, where you can buy cheap parts, tools, fuses, relays at a good price, quick shipping, that way you do not waste money and time, why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. All that guys will be covered absolutely free for your convenience. Make sure you stay until the end. So before we start, let us tell you a little bit about us guys. Now, if you have a Mercedes E-Class, that generation from year 2010 to year 2016-17 guys, this is the W212 guys. We're going to have a video for every single fuse relay on that car, why things do not work, why we're making this one, because we're trying to save you time and money guys. Let's say you're down the road in the middle of nowhere, your car does not start, you need to find where your engine starter fuse relay is located guys, where you can find fuel injection system fuses, fuel pump fuses. All you have to do, come to the channel, watch that video, 1-2 minutes, you're back on the road guys. In addition, we'll share where you can buy cheap parts and tools, that way you do not waste your money and time. Every single car we get here at the garage, we try to make guys at least 200 to 300 free repair videos. We take them completely apart, we show you how to fix mechanical, electrical, engine work guys, body work, a little bit of everything. And we have more than 12,000 free repair videos on our channels that can save you thousands of dollars guys in free repair videos. Check it out if you need help with that. So let's go ahead and start on it now. So guys, if you have Esp Inoperative message, what you need to check on that Mercedes E-Class. This is guys Mercedes E-Class, that generation W212. This is the model before the facelift, this is the facelifted model, but it's the same generation, it should work for both. First, you need to check multiple fuses for the, if you have Esp Inoperative and one of those is hidden really bad. So you need to open the hood guys. First we need to check multiple fuses, and the first fuse box that we need to check is on the driver's side behind the shock tower. Remove that cover here. Underneath is the main engine fuse box with a layout like this one. Before we guys continue, let's explain quickly why it's always a good idea to test fuses and relays. So it is super important guys to always test fuses and relays, and something else as well, common mistakes people make. Sometimes you may think that a fuse is good, or you cannot actually see if the fuse is clearly burned, and in that case guys you may put the fuse back together and you may end up spending money and time on parts you don't need, and all we had to do is just test the fuse. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below how to test the fuse. It takes only a few seconds to find out for sure if it's good or bad. The same thing for relays guys, okay? Some of those could be really expensive on cars, so we'll put a link in the description of the video below how you can test relays. And for some certain fuses guys, it's important to disconnect the car battery when removing them, otherwise you can burn the electronics. And for instance, working on airbags, fuses or anything like that, you need to wait at least 1 hour after disconnecting the car battery. And if you're not qualified and certified to work on airbag system, I will never recommend to do that guys. But when disconnecting the car battery guys, okay, common mistake people make, it's important to know which battery terminal you reconnect first. If you do it the wrong way, you can burn electronics modules. How we know about that? We burn before the traction control module on BMW that cost us $2,000 guys. So we'll put a link in the description of the video below which battery terminal to disconnect first. Check it out for your convenience. So guys, which fuses we need to check in that fuse box, and we need to go to a different one that's hidden and check a few more. We're going to start right here first. We're going to zoom in. Oh, by the way, if you need to buy any fuses, relays, parts, tools at a good price, quick shipping, that way do not waste money and time, we will put a link in the description of the video below. Check it out, you can save quite a bit of money guys. That's where we get most of our tools and supplies from. Here we need to check the very first fuse, number 1. The numbers will be printed either on the left or the right side of the fuses. In this row there on the left side. Fuse number 1 needs to be checked. Fuse number 5 right here. Then you need to go to the upper section, right? Okay, lower section, we're still here. Fuse number 20, that's the main ESP fuse. Check that one. you need to check fuse number 14, guys. So that's 11, 12, 13, 14. The number will be right next to it, right here. Now, you have another fuse box that's under the hood. That's where the positive jump starter terminal is located. That's actually a pre-fuse box that most people don't know about. If you remove it, it looks like this one. This is a different angle. And if you open it, it will look close to this one. Now, there are 3 different designs, I believe, depending on whether you have gasoline, diesel, or hybrid engine. But now, here what we need to check, okay? Here we need to check fuse pin 1, that integrated fuse here, and pin 2, these 2 fuses, guys, right here. Now, what else can cause the ESP to be inoperative? You can see that's the traction control ESP system module, also known as ABS module. It's right here, guys, okay? That's one that we have from another vehicle. That's the module. That's practically the brains, okay, for the traction control and the ABS. So if you have a bad module, that will cause that as well. It could be, guys, it could be where humidity affects it. If the module starts going bad, you have a seal, practically sometimes they will be affected by rain, moisture, humidity. On a rainy day you may get that message, or if it gets hot you can get that message. Other things that can cause that ESP inoperative, guys, okay, it could be bad brake light switch. This is the device under the brake pedal. When you press the brake pedal, that detects that you apply the brakes. You need to check that one as well. You need to check ABS sensors. We have videos on our channel how to replace, how to test ABS sensors, and in some cases it could be a steering angle sensor. Steering angle sensor often doesn't go bad, sometimes it does, we had that happen, but often when you do front end alignment, anything like suspension replacement, even rear end alignment, suspension replacement, shocks, control arms, anything like that, often you need to reset the steering angle sensor, otherwise it may not be calibrated and you may get that message. It could be also the yaw rate sensor, but we don't see that happen quite often, to be honest with you. Most of the times it's a fuse or the ABS module that you see, or ABS sensor or brake light switch. Hopefully the video will be helpful. Thank you for watching. See you next time.